Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today I want to show you how to make these coasters. Moving away from the baby booties, just for this tutorial, I was making these for a customer in some earthy colours, and it's such a pretty pattern. I've made these for friends and family as well. First of all, they circulate, and what I like about them is that rather than the standard plain or just a border on the end, this has got these little puff stitches, can you see? And it gives a real nice thickness to it, and they feel really nice on the hand, and they look really pretty on your tables. And not only that, I think it's great for the cups, because the puffs help it to stay on, and you're getting the little bit of the thickness, so that it still doesn't it shouldn't do, but for the surface underneath, so you don't wreck your furniture. So I've made them in a grey, a cappuccino, and I've got this colour, it's called Kai, but it's like a light army green. And what I'll do is, she hasn't requested this colour, but I will make you one in a lighter colour so that I can just show you on the screen a bit better. Yeah, so let's move these aside and I'll tell you what we need. So like I said, I'm making it in a lighter colour. This is DK yarn, lightweight number 3. You will also need a 4mm crochet hook. You will also need a needle for your ends, and a scissors. Measuring tape if you need, but actually you won't really need it if you're using my materials. It's approximately 3.5. Now, if you can make these with any yarn and any hook, just bear in mind the sizes are going to be a bit different. So if you do like yours a little bit larger, go with a 5mm crochet hook. But the reason why I've used a 4 and a DK, I could have used a 3, but they would have been teeny weeny bit smaller. The thickness of the puff stitch, smaller crochet hook you use. So for example, if you're using a chunky yarn for this and it's recommending you to use a 6mm or a 7mm, go for a 5. Try it with a 5 first, because I really do think that makes a huge difference. Anyway, enough chit chat. So I'll move these to the side and I'll begin this little project with you. So what you want to do is do your magic circle. So hold your yarn on your 2 fingers and grab it and then put it behind you. Leave enough yarn there for the tying in. Just unravel some yarn here. Got so many things on my table. Okay, so chain 1 just to secure it in first, and then you want to place 10 single crochets. Make sure that they are 10, because if you go wrong from here, then you'll have to unravel it. So okay, so just pull your other loop there just to tighten it up, and slip stitch into the first single crochet here. Okay, okie dokie. So once you've done that, you want to chain 2. The very first puff on each round, there's only 2 rounds, so this round and then the next one, you chain 2 and you wrap the yarn around 3 times. Every other puff is 4 wraps, and we're chaining 2 in between. So let's begin. Yarn over, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up another loop. That's 3, 2, and then yarn in and go up and pull up another loop. So that's 3. Okay, then chain 2 and then immediately go on. And be careful with this, because this single crochet, some of these, don't miss the little ones and then just go straight over, because we've put a puff in. It makes the little stitches right next to it a bit small, so be careful doing that. So you've chained 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. That's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. So that's 3 and that's 4. Chain 2, and then you want to do 10 in total. So go into each and every stitch and create a 4 wrap puff. Be careful not to drop. If you drop any, just go back and do another one. And chaining 2. So normally when we create a puff stitch, we immediately chain 1, don't we? Okay. Don't mistake by chaining that 1 and then doing an additional 2. It's just 2. So the 1 to close it and then an additional. Okay. Oh, see, that's what happened to me there. Let's do that one again. Sorry if you can hear someone talking in the background, a bit of rumblings. My daughter's working from home. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 3 stitches there. So we need to place another 3. Okay, and chain 2, and then you should have your very last one here. Okay, it might look like it's not going to fit, it will. So chain 2 to your very last one, and then miss all of that, go to the top there on the cluster and do a slip stitch. Okay, so that's round 1. Give that another pull again, because you can see it opens up while you're working, so but we will fix that in the end. Okay, the second round, chain 2. Oh no, we need to go into the space, so go into the next space. Okay, then chain 2 and then do your first cluster. Remember, it's just 3 wraps, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, go in, yarn over, go in. That's 3. Chain 2, and in the very same space do another one, but this is 4 wraps. So yarn over, go in, pull up, go in again, yarn over, go in again, and yarn over, go in again. That's your 4. So in the very first one, it's a puff, chain 2 and another puff, chain 2, and then go into the next section and then do a 4 wrap puff. That's just the 1 in that one. Chain 2, go to the next space and do 2 with a chain 2 space, chain in the middle. Okay, so the pattern is this. Let me just chain 2 there. So the pattern is 2, 1, 2, next one will be 1. And really, that's all there is to this. So we're just increasing the circle. 2, 1, 2, 1, back to 2, chain 2 between every double puff. Double puff or a single is chained 2. It's always chain 2. Back to the single, chain 2, and then back to the double, and we're nearly there. Sorry, my bin men have arrived as well. Hoping you can't hear them that much. So that's a 2, next one's a 1. And this one is a 2, and you should be finishing with a 1. So chain 2, that's a 2, a double puff in that second to the last one, chain 2, and then what we'll have is 1 space left because we started with a 2. This last one's a 1. Do put me on slow motion mode, okay, especially with the wraps if you're thinking, whoa, what's happening here. Okay, so we've done the chain 2 and then we slip stitch onto the top of that, and that's round 2. Okay, now because we're going to make these squiggly ends into very neat rounded edge, and the way to do that is chain 1 and go into the very same stitch and do a single crochet, and then 2 in the chain 2 space, 1 right on top here, on top of the puff, 2 and 1, so 1 on the puff, 2 in between, and do that all the way around, and 2, see how neat it's looking already, 1 on the puff and 2 in between. I thought I'll do something for the home. I do like small quick projects, beginner friendly projects as well. If you're new to this, these stitches, please go to my other videos which are right at the beginning of my channel, onto how to hold a crochet hook, how to chain, how to do single crochet. Obviously the puff stitch is not in that, so slow me down for this bit on the YouTube videos. Okay, so we've come around to the end, and 1 last on the puff and 2 in that remaining chain 2 and slip stitch to the top, and here we are. Chain 1 and snip your yarn. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Then grab your needle. I work in this room, but sometimes next door is my bedroom, and in the evening when I can't sleep I'm always thinking of patterns, so that's why half of my needles are over there, half of my yarn scissors are here. I do have a couple of everything, so just go in 2 or 3 times just to seal that up. So if you see anything unusual, like a weird pair of scissors, they've come from next door. I still am trying to find my other ones, otherwise I'll have to just order another pair. Okay, so grab your needle again just so that we can finish off this. I tend to go across. You can either go this way or that way depending on which you're left-handed or right-handed. I'm left-handed, crochet with my right, but I am actually left-handed. I wouldn't be able to hold a needle in my right at all. There are some things I can do with both hands, like if I'm making or stirring something, I stir with my left, and then when I iron with my right. Okay, and I play tennis and table tennis with both my hands, which my opponents do not like. Anyway, so here we are. These are your gorgeous little coasters. They look so pretty as well. Got a very country feel about them as well. Hope you've liked this tutorial. Please do like and subscribe and share the videos. This is a great project for beginners, like I said, so anyone who wants to make their first tiny thing, it's such an achievement. Honestly, once you get it going, you won't stop. Trust me, it's been 40 odd years for me. So thanks for watching again, and thanks for liking and sharing my videos, and I'll thank you for your support, sorry, and I'll see you on the next one.